我が剣筋生に見切ることなど叶わぬ。俺にできるのは全ての力をこの斬撃に込めることだけだ。
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and the 5th anniversary characters have finally been resurrected. A lot of people said that these characters were delayed, they were pushed back. Not really, they just came out on schedule like they did for Anniversary Ulquiorra and Quincy Ichigo, where if they were not coming for Anniversary, then it would be for the end of year. And a lot of people are pretty much upset with how these characters were done, and I rightfully feel exactly the same. And this is why I'm doing a showcase where I use both of the characters in one video rather than do individual showcases like I did for Daddy Ichigo and Mamoru Kid, because I'm gonna be honest, these resurrections are not as good as those characters, and you guys will see why. Now let's just go over the base characters first. Byakuya was the numero uno speed character for that time during the 5th anniversary, as he came with double killers of Soul Reaper and hollow killers, which is pretty good, and also had a really good soul trait of strong attack reaches time of -14%, and was the progenitor of the 960 Entombing Vortex. It did come at a cost though, that the SA1 was very bad. He had the 18% shave, and the SA3 was the Vacuum Mint Explosion without any type of status summon, so that's kind of the one gimmick that this guy had. He just carried the entire attribute just because of the 960 Entombing Vortex, realistically speaking. And the skills, he had a 40% Bruiser, 40% Berserker, with Havoc of 20%, Frenzy +1, Bombardment, Spinner +1, and Sharpshooter. Of course, this character was also the progenitor of this skill right here, because he had Guard Break plus Nullify Ranged Resistance, which is a skill that you pretty much will see on every characters nowadays. And what did he pick up with his resurrection? We're about to find out. On the soul trait, he now has strong attack damage of 16%. Kind of on the lower side, because nowadays we do get characters with strong attack damage and full stam, and it's kind of, you know, disappointing that he did not pick it up like Thousand Year Blow Ryuken, but that's kind of like the only bad side to it, and I can't really call it bad because you guys will see in a minute. So yeah, he picked up 2 more innate skills, and for the first time ever, a resurrected character got complete status immunity, which I do think it's nice, but I don't think it's game breaking or anything of that kind of stores. But most importantly, 30% more strong attack damage at full stam. I already like this a lot. Definitely. And because of the soul trait, his Berserker now got buffed from 40 to 56%, but the base 6-star skill pretty much remained unchanged. And he got 30% more damage at full stam, which is pretty damn good. He picked up Devastation, which in my opinion could have been replaced with something else like full stamina damage boost, if you guys ask me, or Pierce Iron Skin. And he also picked up 50% more damage to enemies not afflicted by an ailment. We're calling this Purity, by the way, just so that way I don't have to pull this mouthful of a skill. And he picked up Weakened Defense, and that's all you guys need to see here. Now, a lot of people are upset that he did not pick up Frenzy +2, and while I think it would have been better that he picked it up, I think that his damage upgrades are really damn good. He went from having just Frenzy +1 and 40% Berserker to now having 56% strong attack damage, an extra 30% when at full stam, and then 50% Purity. He substantially got a 96% damage increase, which I think is actually really good. And going over the whole soul trait thing here, the thing is, this can get buffed by the attribute tree, so eventually, over time, it's going to become even better. And because I'm already more than halfway done with the first page, guess what? I now have the soul trait at 17% strong attack damage. So yeah, eventually, it might even get up to 20% as you guys continue working through the attribute tree, and we will be getting the quest on February. So yeah, it's a bit of a bad soul trait right now, but it's going to improve. Anywho, I already have a setup built up and ready to go. I have the Badge Plus, the Pill, and the T set, all with 30% SP, max transcendent links right across the bat. and the bonus abilities are full stamina damage boost and SP. So, yeah, 91% strong attack damage, full stam 50%, and yeah, 40% more strong attack damage at full stam, and yeah, 170% SP. Yeah, we have 7.9k SP on Byakuya, which is really goddamn nice to see. And with us, we're going to be bringing this Soifon, because she does give out an extra 20% Berserker buff to captains. And hold on, I forgot one more important fundamental factor, the Mugetsu Link. And we're going to bring him because he can stack. Oh yeah, 40% more strong attack damage. And we'll also be bringing with us Askin because he can boost on the second strong attack and has the booster skill. So that's all you guys need to see here, 43% extra focus. Now that being said, before recording this video, I did make a little clip of using Byakuya pre-resurrection, so that way we can see the damage improvement compared to his resurrection, which you guys will see right now. Did you guys catch that? The setup was exactly 100% the same as you guys can see here, and we're about to run that in Linksaw Training Grounds because it's easier to get all the damage output out there. Alright, let's get into it. Let's boost ourselves up with Askin, and let's get to showcasing him. Yeah! Already a big increase. We did, what, 100k on that SA2? Now 200k. Yeah, that's already really good. And even the SA3 and SA1 does a lot more damage too, so... yeah, I think Byakuya is a really good resurrection. Sure, it would have been nice if he got Frenzy +2, but consider this. It's a better resurrection compared to Lige, just without the Pierce Iron skin, but realistically speaking, Linksaw Trials is super easy to the point that we kind of don't even need to think about it whatsoever, so we're completely fine on that. Oh, I forgot to showcase the goddamn Soul Bomb. Goddamn it, Ichigo. We'll just go ahead and use it up real quick, and... it probably wasn't a good idea, but there we go. That's what I did with the Soul Bomb. Alright, now, because we have epic grades available to us, he is a bonus character, we can showcase him. So why not? Let's do it. Alright lads, here we are in epic grades. Here's the setup. We have ourselves 2 Toshiro familiars and the Yuhabok familiar, because we do need to get out of the bind when Grimjaw locks us in. And the setup is pretty much 100% the same. Maybe it's probably best if I run full strong attack damage rather than strong attack damage at full stam, but I think we'll be fine regardless. So yeah, the familiars are buffing us up nicely and all that good stuff. He is a bonus character, by the way, so yeah, 50% medals with a ×2 damage multiplier. Not as good as Askin, but still, at least we can see how much Byakuya will cook here. Oh, this is the same epic raid in which he debuted in, so it's very nice to see this again. So yeah, let's pop the SA2. Not bad. And do consider this, they did buff the Grimjaw epic raid to make it a lot harder, so now it's got a lot more HP. I think it was 80 million. Could be wrong, but still, wow. Yeah, I think Byakuya's resurrection is good. It's just the kit that, you know, it's still a bit sucky though. Like, SA1 and SA3 mainly, but the SA2 just carries this whole damn character like it did in the past, so... I want to save the Soul Bomb for, like, Phase 3, because then we'll lose all of our full stam forcefully, unfortunately. Okay, SA2. Very good Soul Bomb damage, and we're stuck, and we lost our full stam. But we should be fine still. Or not. Oh god, we only did 1% with our SA2 now. God damn. I'm a bit worried. Yeah, okay, I should have done full strong attack damage. Yeah, okay, I know. I'm a bit overconfident. I'll at least admit that. I'm retrying that. Yeah, okay, I lose way too much damage, so I'm gonna swap the build around and go for direct strong attack damage. I do not care. I really cannot be asked to do this. So we'll just do that. And there we go. Complete strong attack damage. Now we should be a lot better going forward into this epic raid. God damn it all, bro. I quit. Come on. That was so close. That was the closest I got up to for a solo run. Like, maybe if I put, like, a familiar with Last Ditch, it would have been doable, but then it would mean losing more time, so... You know what? I'm just gonna call it a lowercase semi-W. That's what I'm gonna call this, because he came pretty damn close against this new epic grade. Obviously, with a full team of Byakuyas, Oetsus, this guy will be able to clear out the Grimmjow epic grade. But already, on this huge-ass epic grade, with a lot of HP, he did pretty well at Max Transcendence. How much is this epic grade? Let me see real quick. This is the new Grimmjow epic grade, by the way, and oh my god, 76 million HP? Okay, yeah, then I'd actually consider this a bit of a W since we came very close to beating it. Obviously, with a full team of Byaks and Oetsus, it's just gonna be even better. Of course, even a full team of Byak and Askin can do the job, so... I'm just saying, although Askin will take away his purity damage, so maybe use Oetsu instead of, Askin if you want to use Byakuya in epic grades. That's all, because otherwise he's gonna be losing the 50% purity. Okay, here we are in Link Slot Trials. We have Byakuya built up, set, and ready to go. That being said, we did swap out the T-set for the Zeta Pill because we will have underground enemy mobs to take care of. The links are the same, but we did swap out SP for Longstride to make this guy way more speedy and just get through the quest as fast as possible. Yeah, bro, if it weren't for these stupid underground enemy mobs, I would keep the T-set, but it is what it is. Let's get into it and showcase this bad boy. God damn it, bro. I had to open up BlueStacks 3 times. Oh, yeah, here having complete status immunity is already gonna be an... Oh my fucking god, are you serious right now? God fucking damn it. Ah! Let's just pretend that this has never happened and move along. So, yeah. Almost one-shots the boss. Oh, wow. God damn. With that SA3. Of course, with the SA2, it'll be, you know, a lot more potent, but still. I really like this. Okay, hold on. I want to try to position myself correctly. Yeah, okay. This takes about minimum 3 essays to one-shot. I mean, to be expected, but everything else, he's actually putting in a good work. I'm pretty surprised. I'm pretty pleased by what Byakuya does here. But guys ask me, like, Byakuya fans can enjoy this character. So, yeah. You have yourself an Anniversary Resurrection to use, and a good 1000-year blower version to use. So, hey. It all works out at the end of the day, am I right? Anyway, unfortunately here, the goddamn mobs are just so widespread that just makes it harder to use the second soul bomb that we get here to nuke, which is so... It's so stupid, bro. Like, I don't understand why they made the map design like this, but oh well. At least we can nuke here. Let's get it done. And, yeah, there we go. Not bad. How fast was this run? Let us find out right now. And moment of truth. Byakuya, how much did you do, my boy? 1 minute and 3 seconds. Yeah, that's actually pretty good for a map layout made like this. Yeah, okay, that's actually really good. I think Byakuya's Resurrection is a W. I think they did him pretty damn fine. Again, I would have preferred if he got Frenzy +2 over Frenzy +1, but I think that Byakuya's Resurrection gets a good-ass 8 out of 10. Not a 9 out of 10 like that Ichigo, because that guy was really good, way better, but still, this is close enough. I pretty much like what they gave this guy. Alright guys, now that we're done with Byakuya, it's time to move on over to Ichigo. But before we dive on into his Resurrection, let's of course take a look at, once again, what he had. Ichigo was the best character in the game upon coming out, and that guy was perfect. Like, he had no flaws, had a perfect kit, perfect set of skills. Like, people were thinking how they were going to power create this character over time, and it only took until 6th anniversary onwards where they finally gave us a really broken character. So yeah, anywho, he too had double killers of Hollow and Aronker with a bit less cooldown reduction, but that's completely fine because he came with weakening and was the first character to get Frenzy +1 with 60% Berserker. He was the strongest character for his time. Also came with the Charge SA3, meaning that he would do nuclear damage with that SA3 and would just be able to plow through enemy mobs with ease. So yeah, 20% Bruiser, 60% Berserker, Devastation of 40%, Havoc of 20%, Frenzy +1, Debilitator of +5 seconds, Smyrna +2, and Marauder. Once again, this guy was also the progenitor of the skill right here, being able to nullify melee resistance while also having Guard Break. So yeah. And here's what he got with his Resurrection. So on the Soul trait, he got a better treatment than Byakuya. He picked up strong attack damage inflicted at full stamina of 20%, making him a very insanely good Link. So already that's a W. But if we take a look at everything else, he too picked up complete status immunity and also got Innervator. Now I think that the skills are pretty good to have, but then we look at the 6-star skills, this is where everything is gonna flop. His Berserker remained the same. His Bruiser didn't go away. He picked up damage to weaken enemies and weaken defense. That's it. That's literally it. No SP boost, no increased element chance. He picked up the skill which he has no way of being able to proc besides Innervator, which is a lower chance than increased element chance. And it's like, they just barely gave him anything. Like, he just picked up a 20% damage increase permanently, and then this is, which is like an RNG chance of being able to get it, and weaken defense. So it's like, bro, what did you do to him? The sad thing is that this guy is going to play exactly the same as he was 5 years ago. Like, nothing's changed. Realistically speaking. Like, sure, when you get the weakening proc, then you do a lot more damage. Sure, you're immune to ailments. But like, I'm sorry, but Ichigo's Resurrection has to be by far the most mid-resurrection that we have gotten by far, and is by far the most disappointing one, that he may as well just get a remake. Like, these characters are going to be getting remade eventually, but goddamn, you did Ichigo so dirty. Well, let's just get to showcasing him, okay? We'll at least do that. That's the whole point of the video. Anywho, if you guys are asking me why I have level 11 SP on this character, oh, it's simply put, just to enhance the Link, since I'm gonna be mainly using this character as a Link for my power characters from now on, just to let you guys know. Anywho, here's the setup that we have going for him. We're bringing Nanao to have 20% more strong attack damage to power Soul Reapers, and of course we have the Mugetsu Link. So yeah, and then Soifon, who is going to be the booster, since she does have a second strong attack that can boost with the booster skill, so 43% extra focus. Yeah, there we go. And that's all you guys need to see here. 8k SP, so that's pretty much it. The bonus abilities are pretty much the same as full stamina SP. And yes, just like Byakuya, I too did record a clip of using him before his resurrection, so that way you guys get to see in base and after resurrection. So here, I'm just gonna show it to you guys. Yeah, did you guys catch that? Now, let's bring him into Linksoft Training Grounds and see if he actually does better. Because, like, that 80k, I'm just expecting it to turn into 100k, realistically speaking, since it's a 20% damage increase. So, let's boost ourselves up. Yeah, bro, yeah, his 80k SA2 turned into 100k. Like, he barely got anything. Like, sure, Ichigo's SA3 will still do quite a good amount of damage, but still, this is just so underwhelming. He plays exactly the same. I got that, nothing else to add. He's the same character as he was 5 years ago. He just got 20% more damage, and if you're lucky, and you get the Innervator to proc, like now, there we go. Look at that, 130k. But it's just such a low chance of being able to do so. Oh my god, I hope this character is getting remade soon, because this broke my heart when I saw him getting resurrected. Like, I crashed out in video. I'm not doing it again, but do I even want to showcase this guy in epic raids? I guess we will, huh? Okay, let's bring Ichigo into epic raids now. I'm not gonna like this as much, but he has a bonus here. And Ichigo does have a Ronker Killer, so he'll do bit more damage to Grimmjow compared to Byakuya, so we can at least put him to good use here. So, setup, pretty much the same as Byakuya with the familiars, but the links are pretty much the same. There's nothing to, you know, make note of. We can just start and get right into it, and let's see how Ichigo can do. Alright, getting right into it. Let's start off with the SA2. Yeah, almost the same as Byakuya's, funny enough. I think Byakuya took like 96% of Grimmjow's... No. He took down 4% of Grimmjow's HP with just the SA2 alone, and Ichigo came close. Like, he just took away 3%. Oh my... I was saying, he took away 3% of Grimmjow's HP, mainly because he has Killer here. Now, if Byakuya had Killer, whew, he'd be taking away way more. And bro, the stupid thing about this epic grade is that I can never charge my SA3 to then unleash it. I don't know if they changed the attacks for Grimmjow as well, because it's been a while. But, like I said, I can never fully charge my SA3 now. So, like, I have to constantly rely on the SA1, SA2. And if I want to use the SA3, I gotta not charge it. So, yeah, that's kinda making this epic grade a little bit less fun. You know, I'm just gonna go into try hard mode and... Did I say try hard? Try hard mode and just get to at least wave this part of the HP right here. This threshold when he starts binding. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the part of Ichigo's showcase for epic grades. I'm not gonna sit down here and just hire any grades. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna say this performance in epic grades compared to Byakuya is just lackluster. I have to be honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Like, just the one time the Innervator clutched things up with doing a bit more damage, but that's just pretty much about it for this Ichigo. He just... His resurrection isn't it. He really needed increased element chance. He needed the SP boost. At least up there, fucking Berserker would be nice. Just kill me. Finish me off. Here we go. This is the one time you win against Ichigo. Hope you were happy. Here we are in Linkslot Trials. We do have...
The fuck?
Here we are in Linkslot Trials. We do have underground enemy mobs, so we are going to need to put a Zeta Pill on him to not, you know, worry about that too much. So we'll just replace the T-set for this. It's better that way. Like, sure, we'll be losing a bit of damage, but it'll be better in the long run. But, yeah, setup is the same. I did, however, swap out SP for Longstride just to make him a bit more speedier, just like Byakuya, and, let's just go ahead and get right into it and see what this guy can do. Now, I have not used this character in Linkslot Trials pre-Resurrection, but I'm not really expecting anything too crazy out of him, to be 100% honest with you guys. Okay, he still does an okay job at killing the smaller mobs. Against the bosses, though, that's another story, so we might as well want to be a little bit careful here. Oh my god, we have the lunging no affiliation mobs, too. That's so annoying. Okay, at least the SA3 still does the job once you fully charge it, so... It ain't bad. So that at least aged like fine wine, except in epic grades. Oh, wow. The one time I don't kill an enemy mob. Are you serious? Wow. Okay, hold on. We have a boss up here. Let's use the SA2. Oh, that was lucky. That was actually lucky. We did proc the weakening. Like, that's not very consistent from Ichigo. Just so you guys know. Okay. Use the regular SA3. So yeah, if you don't charge the SA3, you're just gonna take a bit longer to kill off the enemy mobs. So that's pretty much about it. With the weakening, there we go. And finally, the last part of the map. Let's just grab the Soul Bomb and nuke our way through, and we're done with this Linkslot Trial. So yeah, I mean, true. You guys can pretty much argue that for this kind of game mode, you don't really need that much damage upgrades as long as you have Frenzy plus 160% Berserker. But still, I don't have to say anything else, to be honest. Like, he needed more upgrades. I still think Byakuya was better, resurrection-wise, considering he did a lot better than Ichigo in epic grades. Here, it's like, it doesn't really matter too much because the quest itself is very easy. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, unfortunately, I think that Ichigo is already by far the most disappointing resurrection of the year, and we just started 2025, like, we're not even halfway through January yet, and this is not setting up a good example. And since we're done with 1,000 Year Blower resurrections, trust, those are going to start slowing down a lot because we don't have any more 1,000 Year Blower characters left to resurrect. So if we were to look at the characters that are going to resurrect soon, we may not see another batch of resurrections until, you know, before mid-month of February, where we should have Valentine's Day characters getting resurrected, being these 3 Machine Society characters right here from 2021. But the oldest premium characters left to resurrect now are pretty much going to be Ulquiorra, Kisuke, and Yoruichi if they were to decide to do them before end of month of February, if we do get a second batch. And of course, now that we're done with 1,000 Year Blower, we have to catch up with Confirmed World because there's a lot of banner characters that they need to do, like Tokinada, Halibel, and Baragan especially. And I have to be honest, I don't have too many high hopes for these characters overall with how they've been doing units recently. They just did Ichigo and Rukia justice because they were end of year characters, 1,000 Year Blower at that, the last batch of manga characters. So like, I don't really expect anything too crazy from these 3. And of course, we have the remainder of 2020 to go for, which is just Can't Free Your Own World now, and a couple premiums, and I think one last batch of seasonal characters too, being Orient Society. So yeah, it'll be a while until we get to 6th Anniversary Aizen, but already with how K-Lab is doing things, I'm gonna keep my expectations very low for 6th Anniversary Aizen from now on when he gets his resurrection. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the 5th Annie characters, yeah, they're definitely gonna get their remakes once Bastolorde gets his remake, but it'll be a long while until these 2 characters do get their remake, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know how you guys feel about these characters. If you guys like Byakuya, if you guys don't like Ichigo, because this guy, as a Link, he's definitely great. This guy, not so much, but will get better on the attribute tree. Character-wise, Byakuya is better than Ichigo, like, no doubt. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification, and all that good stuff. I hope to see you guys all in the next one, so have a wonderful day, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.